This here is a very good truck, runs good. Just wanting to go a different route. We want stacked. I got two. All right, got it all washed up for now. Looking pretty good. Just got these rinsed off, and we're going to mount these back on the side. This shouldn't take very long. Cameron!
You want to wash my truck too?
No, it's not even dirty. Why do we have no window here?
Because the goat broke it out.
Hey, that's a cat.
There's a whole bunch in there. Yeah, a bag of goat mineral in there. This is my goat hauler.
He's always on the phone.
And the there's a step too.
What are you doing with that grinder, dude?
Well, we snapped one of our pipes out of our hydraulic pump on our big payloader, so I'm gonna grind it up. But JB welded it.
You JB welded it?
Yeah.
Isn't there a lot of pressure that goes through that?
Yeah, a lot.
Sweet baby, thank you. Yeah, I don't think this one's got the weight limit for you to jump on.
Really?
Really?
He's also mean to his help.
No offense. Ow!
You sure complain a lot.
Well, then why don't we make a line on this truck and we'll fill it to it. Oh, Shaquille O'Neal!
Can you make sure that I'm reading this correctly?
Willie, don't be eating that green.
So here's what I gotta say, Gary.
What's that?
The less air pressure you have, the thicker it's going to be. There's a hole in the top, Garrett. Never trust the government.
You ain't having kids. Huh? You ain't having kids.
I'm not having kids anyways because I have cancer.
Yeah, it will. Uh-oh, he's starting to shake. Holy.
You can't hold it up.
I don't know if I can do it two-handed.
Go slow.
Hey, give me a hand. Woo! Trucks in the shop once again. Golly. I wish it looked this good, like right now, but with the hood down and not half me worked on. But whatever. Another day, another problem. So I was driving it the other day. Our top turbo's here, and our lower turbo's down here. So this one we're thinking is leaking oil. So the seals are going out in this one, we think. But the lower seal could be going out because it could be pumping oil to this piping here, which would then pump it up to this turbine here. So it's kind of hard to tell. We tried running it the other day and seeing which one it is. And we weren't getting oil out, and we just think we're not building enough pressure because it's sitting here. We know the bearing's out in the bottom one because there is play. We're going to price a rebuild kit for both of them. So then I know these are both pretty much like new. I'm thinking it's going to cost like $1,500 to rebuild both, but we're not sure. First, I got to look how to even get this thing off. It does not look fun. We got to take, looks like this fitting off here. These are the oil drains, case drains. But I take this fitting off up here, but I got to be able to plug it because oil's going to leak out of there if I don't. I got to take these two bolts off here, or there's 4 bolts. I'm gonna take those off. I gotta take this clamp off at the front here. Possibly might be it. First things first is this area is extremely dirty, and I hate working in dirty areas. So we're gonna clean this up. Ready? I'm actually pretty upset because my toolbox isn't here. My triangle toolbox, all my tools in it. We have all the tools on the other wall. I know. I like my triangle toolboxes. I can park right here. fully loaded with tools, and I could be working right here. But my other pickup, front hubs are going out, I believe, after they just put new ones in it. Hopefully there's warranty on them, so that's where my toolbox is. I'm gonna go with about every tool that we grabbed right here. It's not gonna be what we need. Just gonna go with that. I go ahead and pull this clamp off and that clamp. I'm gonna see if I can get these bolts loose, see if we can't get this off first. Like I said, every wrench that I've probably grabbed isn't big enough. Imagine that. Got that bottom hose off. Now we're gonna take that top hose off. And then I'm thinking I have to take these clamps off. I don't know. I don't know a lot about turbos. I really don't. I'm attempting to fix this. Probably doing it wrong. Who knows? Check out these handy dandy things. This will help. Knew I bought these for a reason. Not quite what I need. I'm gonna try to take this clamp off here, see if we can't get that part wiggled out. I don't know if we will be able to or not. We'll try it. Got the exhaust clamp out. Ooh. Ooh. You know, never figure out how I manage to lose tools. Right here. I don't get it. I do not get it. There it is. I'm trying to get a socket in there. Got a 17 millimeter black socket and they're a little thicker round. So I'm gonna try to get this 17 millimeter 12 point in there. That's a little narrower. Get in a little tighter spot. See if we can't manage to get a socket on there because it's so tight back there. There's hardly any room for air. So further looking this over, I believe if I take this top turbo off, it'll just give me a lot more room. Okay, we got both turbos out. One bolt broke off in the manifold here, so that's cool. This is the stock turbo. Feeling the fins, the turbines, they don't feel too bad. But this one does have significant, a little more play. It's hard to hear it, but you can hear some clanking. Waiting to hear from a guy on what to do with these, get them rebuilt, trying to find out what it costs to rebuild them and what it would cost for new ones. Because if it's about $200, $300 difference for new ones, I might as well just buy the new ones. But anyways, I'm going to lower this front end. I need to get these springs out because I got new shocks and then I got a 2.5 inch spacer. I go right here, so it picks up the front of this truck so it sits level, because right now it actually leans forward, and I don't like that. Looks bad. So what we're gonna do is I think, and I'm not for sure, but if I set the truck down right here on this jack stand, and then pick up on the frame with the jack, and then pull this out, it should be able to let the axle drop and let the spring expand, I believe. I don't know. But we're going to find out. I'm going to try it. I have no one here to tell me wrong. Move these turbos. Good Lord. Alright, shocks are here. How cool. Just got new shocks here. I just got rough country. Hopefully these are right. I'm not sure if these are the front or the backs, but I just got rough country shocks. I just haven't really looked at anything else. I got rough country suspension on this pickup. Seems to be fine. I'm sure people will say it's bad suspension. I'm not about to drop $2,000 in Fox shocks or something ridiculous. It's a work pickup. They're gonna get abused. I'm not really concerned about it. Maybe someday if I want to dump a bunch of money in this pickup. But right now, I'm not really worried about it. So, yes. What sucks now is if I do this front suspension, I gotta go home and get my spacers. First, we're gonna lower this down and see if this will even drop down enough to where this spring will extend out. All right, time me. How long will it take? Wrong way. Better tag NASCAR video and tell I'm looking for someone to work for. I can change tires faster than anyone in the 60 in the world. You know, I find it really strange that my front tires have better tread than my rear. Really weird. Really weird. I hope this works. They're extending quite a ways. A little nerve-wracking, yes. I'm not gonna lie. down here where the bolt goes through to hold the shock, there's this little nut on this. It's wedged on here. So then when you put the bolt in, you don't have to put a wrench or anything to hold that, which is very nice. Got quoted like $300 to replace my front shocks by some small town shop near us. They say it's a major pain in the butt to do these. Well, yeah, I think they were getting their money's well worth because this is not that hard. I've never done this before. So I'm gonna go home, get my 2-inch adapters to make this taller, and we'll come back and put these in. So we got our 2.5-inch block spacers here. I believe sit like this, and then that raises the front up, so then the truck's level. I gotta read the instructions on how these things work because I've never done one. Looks like it comes with instructions. Very well detailed. Look at that. Very well detailed. Can't be too hard at all. So it slightly goes up. Look at that. And it comes with a new nut. So the old ones, I wouldn't say were shot, but compared to these, they spring out a lot faster. I shouldn't say they're really fast, but like this one, it's really easy to compress. And it's, I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's still good, but it compresses a lot easier than this one. This one's a lot harder. Fun little mechanic trick is if you have a really tight bolt like this one, you put your wrench on there and grab the same size wrench or the next size bigger, and you hook it like this. You got double the leverage. Much strength, we bent the wrench. Hopefully that comes off. So couldn't get this bolt here on this pitman arm. So we came over here, turned the steering wheel, which lets it line up where you can get an impact in there. Take that bolt out for that arm, and it came right out. Just making sure this is all clean, so then the spring sits down here like it should. Looks pretty good there. Go do that other side quick and start putting them in. Whoa.
Can you try and put that on top first and then try and slide the spring in underneath of it?
Oh man.
Look at that.
Wow.
I'm smarter than you. Why is it so uneven?
So I think when it drops down this way, it should fall into that spot.
Is it stuck?
Mm-hmm. There's our new spacer, and there's a new shock. Everything's in. The only thing I'm noticing is maybe my axle's crooked, I'm not sure. This pitman arm isn't lining up, as you can tell. And I'm gonna have to check. You wouldn't think a 2.5-inch block would change the angles that much. I wouldn't think so, but I could be wrong. I'll have to look into this because I would have thought it said on the website if I needed a new arm. The only thing I could think is the axle moved a little bit, but I'm gonna mess with it a little bit here. I'm gonna turn the wheel. I don't know. We'll see what it does here. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to get a new arm. I kind of hope not, because then that's just another thing to replace. More money to put into this pig. But yeah, everything's in. Both shocks are in. I think I'm gonna throw my tires on quick and see if we're level, which won't take very long here. So I'm gonna lower these jacks, pick it up, put the wheels on, see what we got. So I actually never really noticed how unlevel this thing was. And well, I think it's level now. I think. What I could do, I feel like if it's leaning a little bit to the back, I could throw a little air in my airbags. But it feels like it sits up significantly higher. I'm gonna turn my steering wheel here. I'm hoping it solved my clearance issue right here, which it looks like it did. I'd never realized how much it actually slammed forward. It looks significantly better. Granted, I don't have anything. I still got my turbos out and the undercarriage. that goes under here. But that looks a lot better. Question of the day is, can you wear Air Force Ones as a farmer? I'm saying you can, but might be wrong. I'm wearing them. I am wearing them. I think we're pretty much at a standstill until we get these turbos, and I need to get into that pitman arm. But as far as I'm concerned, this did wonders. Throw some air in the back airbags and we'll be level. But it might be level now. I'm just not used to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stick around for the next one. We get new turbos, put those in, and hopefully they work. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. Hope you guys get good gifts. And this is us signing out. See you guys in the next one.